Indonesia, all natural with its excellent climate conditions for plantations in the agricultural sector. We are offering you the opportunity of a lifetime by partnering with Yogyakarta Magelang Agricultural Development Polytechnic. Your innovations and achievements will make a big impact in the agricultural and animal husbandry in Indonesia. We provide a state-of-the-art agro-sociopreneur human resources. Welcome to the Yogyakarta Magelang Agricultural Development Polytechnic YOMA Polbangtan. Our agricultural vocational education under the guidance of the Ministry of Indonesia, all natural with its Indonesia, all natural with its Indonesia, all natural with its excellent climate conditions for plantations in the agricultural sector. We are offering you the opportunity of a lifetime by partnering with Yogyakarta Magelang Agricultural Development Polytechnic. Your innovations and achievements will make a big impact in the agricultural and animal husbandry in Indonesia. We provide a state-of-the-art agro-sociopreneur human resources. Welcome to the Yogyakarta Magelang Agricultural Development Polytechnic YOMA Polbangtan. Our agricultural vocational education under the guidance of the Ministry of Agriculture always adapts and innovates with the times. Polbangtan YOMA strives to continually succeed in realizing the ideals and the vision of the present generation while keeping it applicable in the world of agricultural education. We provide a new perspective of looking at life that is based on integrity, professionalism, and innovation. In order to coordinate with the needs of the industry, YOMA Polbangtan is divided into two departments, namely the Department of Agriculture, which is in the special region of Yogyakarta, and the Department of Animal Husbandry in Central Java Province. Each department is divided into 3 study programs. We foster an intellectual community that provide experts and best educators in their respective fields. In an effort to promote professor-student research development, YOMA Polbangtan provides state-of-the-art laboratories to provide solutions for real-world problems with our quality teaching materials and finest machinery. To cultivate community development, YOMA Polbangtan lecturers and students are required to make a real impact by conducting different community service activities such as internships, professional apprenticeships placements, field schools, and strategic programs from the Ministry of Agriculture. One asset that YOMA Polbangtan has is the Academic Support Unit, which is one of the Teaching Factory, TEFA. Polbangtan YOMA's management collaborates with multiple companies from multiple industries in the business world. With all of the digital and technological advancements around the world, we are consistently innovating and providing digital-based services to support education, research, and community service.
Polbangtan YOMA is committed to creating a millennial generation of agriculture that is professional, ethical, competent, creative, innovative, and good at spotting business opportunities to realize for sovereignty the welfare of Indonesian farmers. Together with us, let's achieve our goals and create a bright future toward the golden era of 2045.
mahasiswanya, bukan lagi dosennya, ya, bukan lagi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. The Most Honorable Head of Agricultural Education Center, Mrs. Dr. Idha Widi Arsanti, S.Pt.
Yang terhormat, Ibu Kepala Pusat Pendidikan, Pertanian, Ibu Dr. Idha Widi Arsanti, S.Pt. The Honorable Secretary of Agriculture Division at Taipei Economic and Trade Office as a research person, Mr. Tsao.
Yang kami hormati, Secretary of Agricultural Division at Taipei Economy and Trade Office sebagai narasumber dan pembicara, Mr. Tsao. The Most Honorable Vice Director of Yogyakarta Magelang Agricultural Development Polytechnic.
Yang kami hormati, Wakil Direktur 1, 2, dan 3 Politeknik Pembangunan Pertanian Yogyakarta Magelang. And welcome to all participants. We attend Studium Generale, listen learn, a pivotal role of extension for transferring the agricultural technology in Taiwan.
Dan selamat datang untuk seluruh partisipan kuliah umum dengan tema A Pivotal Role of Extension for Transferring the Agricultural Technology in Taiwan. It's such a blessing we could gather here in this event held by Yogyakarta Magelang Agricultural Development Polytechnic.
Puji syukur kita panjatkan karena berkah dan karunia-Nya kita semua bisa berkumpul dalam acara kuliah umum yang diselenggarakan oleh Politeknik Pembangunan Pertanian Yogyakarta Magelang. Ladies and gentlemen, before starting the activity today, let's read the basmalah first.
Para tamu undangan yang berbahagia, sebelum kita memulai aktivitas hari ini, mari kita lafalkan bismillah terlebih dahulu. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Before entering the opening ceremony, we would like to open the Studium Generale by singing National Anthem of Republik Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, please arise.
Sebelum memulai serangkaian kegiatan kuliah umum, marilah kita menyanyikan lagu kebangsaan Indonesia Raya. Hadirin dimohon berdiri.
Thank you and kindly be seated.
Terima kasih, hadirin dipersilahkan duduk kembali. Furthermore, a report from the Vice Director of the Yogyakarta Magelang Agricultural Development Polytechnic to Mr. Dr. Insinyur Sujono MP, the stage is yours.
Acara selanjutnya yaitu kata sambutan dari Wakil Direktur 1 Politeknik Pembangunan Pertanian Yogyakarta Magelang kepada Bapak Dr. Insinyur kepada Bapak Dr. Insinyur Sujono MP, kami persilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi, selamat sehat untuk kita semuanya. Yang kami hormati Ibu Kapus Pendidikan Pertanian, yang kami hormati Mr. Tsao Kai, beserta teman-teman semuanya, baik dari Pusat, dari Polbangtan Yogyakarta Magelang, juga para mahasiswa, dan tak lupa teman-teman staf pengajar dari unsur pimpinan dan teman-teman yang lain. Alhamdulillah pada pagi hari ini saya mendapat tugas untuk mewakili Bapak Direktur, karena beliau bersamaan dengan acara pada pagi hari ini yang insya Allah nanti siang bisa bergabung dengan tim tamu ini di Magelang. Atas nama Lembaga Polbangtan Yogyakarta Magelang, kami menyampaikan selamat datang di kampus Polbangtan Yogyakarta Magelang, jurusan Pertanian. Inilah kampus yang ada di Yogyakarta dengan 3 program studi, yaitu penyuluhan pertanian berkelanjutan, kemudian teknologi benih, dan agribisnis hortikultura. Yang nanti siang akan melakukan hal yang sama di jurusan peternakan di Magelang dengan 3 prodi juga. Bapak dan Ibu sekalian, khususnya Bu Kapus, ini kami sampaikan bahwa mahasiswa yang hadir di sini adalah tingkat 3 dan tingkat 4, ya, atau semester 6 dan semester 8. Yang semester 6 ini sebagian ada yang sudah di lapangan untuk mengikuti magang yang kemarin di Petrokimia Gresik, Sekolah Tani Makmur. Yang magang di Petrokimia ada yang semester 6, ya, ada yang semester Sekolah Tani Makmur, kemudian ada juga yang ikut di Idufam. Ya, jadi ini ada sebagian yang sudah di lapangan. Kemudian semester 8 ada sebagian yang memang di sini sama-sama mengikuti tugas akhir dan juga pelatihan bahasa Jepang yang nanti sore untuk melakukannya. Yang kemarin sudah ada evaluasi atau ujiannya. Baik Bapak dan Ibu sekalian, untuk selanjutnya nanti kita ikuti bersama paparan dari materi dari narasumber, dan sekaligus nanti mohon berkenan Bu Kapus untuk membuka sekaligus memandu untuk acara ini. Saya kira demikian yang kami sampaikan. Terima kasih. Ada salah kurang mohon maaf. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you Mr. Dr. Insinyur Sujono MP.
Terima kasih kami ucapkan kepada Bapak Dr. Insinyur Sujono MP. Our next agenda is the opening speech from the head of Agricultural Education Center, Mrs. Dr. Idha Widi Arsanti, S.Pt. The stage is yours.
Untuk acara selanjutnya yaitu sambutan sekaligus pembukaan kuliah umum yang akan disampaikan oleh Kepala Pusat Pendidikan Pertanian kepada Ibu Dr. Idha Widi Arsanti, S.Pt. Waktu dan tempat kami persilahkan.
Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Semangat pagi. Okay, thank you. Still in the morning and we have a spirit of the morning, yeah. Thank you for all of the students. Thank you for all of the lecturer that attend in this special occasion, the Studium Generale that will be had by Mr. Kai, the Honorable Mr. Kai. I call you easy, very easy, Mr. Kai, the Secretary of Agriculture Division at Teto. And then the Honorable Bapak Sujono, the Vice Director 1, represent the Director of Polbangtan Yogyakarta and Magelang, and also Bapak Budi Purwo, the Vice Director 3, and also all of the participants in this morning event. Thank you also Pak Sidi, Bu Rini for coming from Pusat Pendidikan Pertanian, Indonesia Center for Agriculture Education, that also with us having together in Studium Generale. Mr. Kai, we welcome you in this very special event, and this is the first time, I think the first time for Mr. Kai visit Yogyakarta and also visit Polbangtan Yogyakarta and Magelang. Yeah, Mr. Kai already visited Polbangtan Bogor around 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and also look at the activities of students in Polbangtan Bogor. Yeah. And here in Polbangtan Yogyakarta, in Yogyakarta campus, we also saw the activity of the student doing gamelan, and also the student have, what is that? Yell. I don't know in English. What is yell in English? Yeah. So it make us as a part of Polbangtan in Indonesia, it makes us proud of all of you, and hopefully all of the students, all of the lecturer, and also all of the learning process in Polbangtan Yogyakarta and Magelang, and also in all Polbangtan all around Indonesia will run very smoothly. In this morning, I would like to deliver some points that it is very important to us, yeah, that we have many collaboration, both national collaboration, domestic collaboration, and also international collaboration. Yeah, with the domestic collaboration, Pak Sujono already mentioned that we have agreement with PIHC, yeah, Indonesian fertilizer company in Indonesia. We have also several agreement with PTPN, for example, and also with EduFarm. Yeah. Polbangtan Yogyakarta Magelang also have several agreement with several private sector, I think, yeah, with Naturindo, and also maybe with Japfa, or maybe any others company that give opportunity to the student to have internship in this company. Yeah, so it is very a good opportunity to all of you to study in Polbangtan Yogyakarta and Magelang. Yeah, stay or living in dormitory, having a very disciplined and strict learning process. You have to wake up early in the morning. You have to do practical things, not only in the class but also on the field. Yeah, so it will give you a more practical skill that it is necessary for you after graduation to work in agricultural sector. So nowadays we are trying to open a collaboration with the foreign country, with the foreign people. Yeah, you know that some of you already join in Japanese course lesson, and maybe in the next time, yeah, some of you also will join in the Mandarin course lesson. Yeah, because we will have collaboration in terms of internship, yeah, both in Japan or now in Taiwan, yeah, And this is a very good opportunity to all of you. You can visit Taiwan, you can visit any other countries, and then you can learn, you can work, you can learn, and you can adopt all of the agriculture activity in Taiwan, for example. Mr. Kai, as a secretary of Agriculture Division, is actually a researcher, and he is also extension workers at that time. He studied extension in National Taiwan University, and I think he has the similar background of study with all of you. So please, if Mr. Kai will explain or maybe will give some explanation about the agriculture and extension in Taiwan, yeah, please adopt everything that you are interested in. Yeah, you can ask, you can give a comment. Yeah, you can compare between the extension in Indonesia and also extension in Taiwan, and also you can compare the agriculture sector or agriculture in Indonesia and also in Taiwan. Not all of the Polbangtan, PP or SMK have opportunity like this, yeah, because I also offer Mr. Kai to do the Studium Generale to Polbangtan Medan, but at that time because there is many agenda, it cancel, and then Mr. Kai decide to give a lecturer in Polbangtan Yogyakarta and Magelang today. So please, what is that, dig or find the opportunities, yeah, as much as possible to have connect or to connect with the Taiwan Institute, with TETO, and also study more about Taiwan and also agriculture in Taiwan and compare in Indonesia. Hopefully, if some of you already selected and then join in the Taiwan or Mandarin language course, and then after that you can go to Taiwan. Yeah, you can go to Taiwan. Some of the alumni from Polbangtan Yogyakarta Magelang already in Taiwan, right? And hopefully they are enjoy working and also studying in Taiwan, because there are many activities there, there are many opportunity, and something that very valuable, you can learn language and culture that maybe the other student in other universities do not have opportunity like you have. Okay, I think that's enough from my opening speech, yeah, and we will hear together the Studium Generale from Mr. Kai. Perlu ditranslate nggak? Nggak perlu kan? Paham ya? Oke, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Well, Mrs. Dr. Idha Widi Arsanti, S.Pt, thank you for opening the event.
Baik, terima kasih kami sampaikan kepada Ibu Dr. Idha Widi Arsanti, S.Pt, yang telah membuka acara kita pada hari ini. Next, we will come to representative of the guest star and speaker of Studium Generale today.
Selanjutnya, selamat datang dan dipersilakan kepada bintang tamu sekaligus pembicara kita pada kuliah umum hari ini.
Mr. Tsao, the stage is yours.
Kepada Mr. Kai-Kuo, dipersilakan.
Studium Generale and discussion will be guided by Mrs. Dr. Idha Widi Arsanti, S.Pt, as a moderator. Baik, maaf, Studium General and Discussion will be led by Mr. Sidik Amono as a moderator.
Kuliah umum dan diskusi forum kita pada hari ini akan dipandu oleh Bapak Sidik Amono. Kepada Bapak dipersilakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Yang saya hormati Ibu Dr. Idha Widi Arsanti S.Pt, Kepala Pusat Pendidikan Pertanian Kementerian Pertanian. Yang saya hormati Bapak Wakil Direktur 1, teman baik saya ini, Pak Sujono. Biasanya kami memanggilnya Mas Bro. Gitu ya Pak Jono? Yeah. Yang kedua yang saya hormati Bapak Wakil Direktur 3, Bapak Budi. Alhamdulillah hari ini bisa ketemu di sini. Dan ini memang kunjungan saya yang pertama juga di Polbangtan Yogyakarta. Yang saya hormati juga our distinguished guest, Mr. Tsao, my good friend. Beliau sering saya panggil singkatnya dengan Mr. Kai, gitu ya. Belajar bahasa Indonesianya masih little katanya. Mr. Kai, ni hao. Oke. Yang saya cintai adik-adik mahasiswa dan mahasiswi Polbangtan Yogyakarta. Pada hari ini ketika sampai di lokasi Polbangtan Yogyakarta, yang saya rasakan ini ayem ini Pak Jono. Perasaannya tenang gitu ya. Apalagi sudah lama tidak mendengar kebo giro. Ternyata tadi ada mantennya ya, yaitu Mr. Kai. Beliau sudah ganteng ada di depan kita menggunakan blangkon. Ini akan dipakai terus sampai besok naik pesawat pulang bersama saya. Mr. Kai, do you like your new uniform? The Japanese uniform? Oke, sebelum saya mulai, saya memperkenalkan diri dulu sambil ngoreksi ini. Tadi nama saya tidak tepat nama latinnya. Jadi nama saya Sidi Asmono. Bapak dan Ibu mungkin serta adik-adik mahasiswa-mahasiswi sering ketemu saya di Zoom. Saya memang bintang tamu di Zoom. Sering membantu tugas-tugas dari Ibu Kapusdik gitu ya. Jadi kebetulan saya asal organisasinya hari ini yang mana ya Bu Kapus saya di sini? Oh KTNA ya. Saya kebetulan dari Kontak Tani Nelayan Andalan Nasional sebagai Ketua Departemen Kemitraan Strategis dan Advokasi. Hari ini adalah satu acara yang sangat istimewa yang sudah kita rancang sejak bulan Januari. Jadi sudah berapa bulan ini? Sudah 2,5 bulan ya. Alhamdulillah karena kesibukan Mr. Kai yang luar biasa, kesibukan Ibu Kapusdik juga, pada hari ini bisa kita wujudkan acara yang sudah kita tunggu-tunggu. Kemudian hari ini juga sebenarnya saya dan Ibu Kapusdik juga harusnya ikut memimpin rapat di Padang, Sumatera Barat. Ada Pekan Nasional Petani Nelayan ke-16, PENAS KTNA. Itu satu event besar setiap 3 tahun sekali yang dilaksanakan oleh KTNA dan akan dihadiri oleh minimal 40.000 petani dari 34 provinsi. Sudah ada yang pernah mendengar PENAS KTNA? Ada enggak? Ada ya. Dari mana? Di mana? Di Temanggung, Jawa Tengah ya. Oke, terima kasih. Baik. Sebelumnya saya mau nanya juga nih, sebelum kita mulai. Ini untuk adik-adik mahasiswa dan mahasiswi, berapa orang yang sudah pinter bahasa Inggris? Boleh berdiri? Yang sudah menguasai bahasa Inggris? Ayo. Jangan cuma MC-nya aja ya. Gimana? Atau malu-malu ya? Oke, baik. Jadi nanti presentasi Mr. Kai in English, right? Oke, Mr. Kai will be presented in English dan teman-teman saya rasa bisa membaca ya. Toh nanti di sini juga Mr. Kai hadir bersama penterjemahnya, Mas Abdul Muiz yang ada di sana. Ini anak muda, gagah dan pinter bahasa Mandarin. Karena ya, beliau ini sekolah 4 tahun di Taiwan. Ketika datang cerita ke saya ya kayak teman-teman ini, nggak ngerti bahasa Inggris. Beliau waktu itu tidak mengerti sama sekali bahasa Mandarin. Kemudian setahun full bahasa Mandarin, kemudian ikut kelas bahasa Mandarin, kelas lokal. Jadi tidak, beliau ini mahasiswa internasional, tapi kemudian ikut kelas lokal supaya Mandarinnya lancar. Dan hari ini beliau sangat beruntung menjadi penterjemah dari kantor Teto ya tadi. Teto itu singkatannya apa? Singkatannya udah ada yang tahu Teto? Enggak kedengeran. Oke, singkatannya adalah Taipei Economic and Trade Office di Jakarta, Indonesia. Artinya beliau perwakilan dari Taiwan yang ada di Indonesia. Baik, Bapak dan Ibu, supaya tidak memperlama waktu, kita akan mulai. Mr. Kai, time is yours to present a pivotal role of extension for transferring the agricultural technology in Taiwan. Kita mengenal Taiwan sebagai salah satu negara yang maju di bidang teknologi pertanian. Kayaknya ini mic-nya volumenya kurang naik dikit ya. Ya. Yeah. Oke, Mr. Kai. Time is yours, so we have time around 1 hour. Okay. You can sit here or you want to standing there? You can walk around, no problem. Okay, feel free.
Good morning everyone.
Morning.
Selamat pagi semua. First of all, I want to appreciate Dr. Idha invite me to be here. Actually, it's my first time to visit Yogyakarta city. Meskipun saya sudah tinggal di Jakarta berapa 1 tahun, tapi bisa bicara sedikit bahasa. Maaf. So today I will use English to present, and don't worry, kaki tangan saya will help me to translate if you have any problems. Yeah, okay, let me start. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tsao Kai. You can see the Chinese character is very complicated. Yeah, later I will, since you are quite interested in the name, I will give you more information about that. First of all, I was graduate. I got my bachelor's degrees in NTU, National Taiwan University. My major is Department of Agriculture Extension, and I get my master degrees and also in NTU, and graduate in horticultural science. Although I work in Teto, Taipei Economic Trade Office, Jakarta, but I also a civil servant in Taiwan. And 1 year ago, my government just dispatched me here to be the agriculture attaché. My experience, actually, when I first be the civil servant, I was an agricultural researcher. At that time, I just focused on the research of herbal study, but you know, research center not only in Indonesia but also in Taiwan. It is in the countryside. So my parents just request me, if possible, they wish me back to Taipei. Taipei is the capital of Taiwan, so I choose to join the big family. The Council of Agriculture is my headquarters. After that, I learned international negotiation, trade administration, congressional relationship, and for the past period of time, around 5 to 6 years, I was focused on the agricultural bilateral cooperation. Of course, Indonesia is my counterpart, important counterpart, and others including United States, Japanese, Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, etc. Okay, next. So, please. So I think the extension, not only agriculture, extension should be have the slash life. Slash life means you can have a lot of ability. You can know a lot of knowledge. No wonder one day you can use it. No, not yet. Okay. Okay. This is. Okay. Next. Okay. As I mentioned, this is my Chinese name, Guo Zhao Kai. Guo. Hi. Yeah, I believe in the future you could meet a lot of Taiwanese or Chinese. I just shared the information about the name. Actually, the first name, Guo, is my family name. And you can call me Kai or Mr. Guo, it's okay. Yeah, and please. And for example, there is a very famous guy. His name is Guo Taiming. Yeah, means this guy is not my relative, and he's not my father, but we have the same family name. Family name means my name is Guo, my father is Guo, my daughter children will be Guo. Maybe our grandfather, long time ago, they are brothers. Okay, about the Guo Taiming, maybe you don't know who is this guy. Okay, please. He's the chairman of the Foxconn Technology Group. Maybe you still not what is a Foxconn? Next. I believe you guys know the Apple cell phone because this guy just helped Apple to manufacture the Apple cell phone. So he is a very rich man in Taiwan. And maybe in the future, he wants to join the election to be the president. Okay, next. I'm wondering, all of you, how many are you have been visit to Taiwan? Please raise your hand. Okay. Okay. So it is necessary to explain where is Taiwan. You can see that Taiwan is another name is a Republic of China, but Taiwan is not China. We call the ROC. The population is only 23 million. If compared with Indonesia, 270 million, the population is small. And let us just focus on the land scale. The land scale in Taiwan is 3.6 million hectare, and in Indonesia is 119.5 million hectare. So the land scale is not only the population but also the land scale is small if compared with Indonesia. While we still focus on Taiwan. Right now, I have prepared a short video for you, around 10 minutes. And don't worry, I just find the Bahasa version. And after that, you can have a whole idea about Taiwan's agriculture. Okay.
Taiwan adalah pulau indah yang terletak di Samudra Pasifik dengan luas hutan mencapai 60%. Taiwan memiliki topografi dan iklim yang beragam, serta keanekaragaman hayati yang berlimpah. Meskipun dengan lahan tanah terbatas, para petani yang rajin dan optimis mampu menanam produk pertanian yang berkualitas tinggi dan aman, serta mengembangkan sektor pertanian yang beragam dan andal. Taiwan juga dikenal sebagai salah satu negara perikanan terbesar di dunia. Luas lahan pertanian Taiwan mencapai 800.000 hektar. Lebih dari 550.000 orang bekerja dalam sektor pertanian. Lebih dari 550 orang bekerja dalam sektor pertanian. Nilai produksi sektor industri yang berkaitan dengan pertanian melebihi 1,2 triliun NT dolar per tahun. Di sini pertanian bukan hanya sekedar sektor industri, tetapi juga memiliki nilai-nilai keamanan pangan, pelestarian tanah, perlindungan ekologi dan lingkungan, serta rekreasi dan pelestarian budaya pedesaan. Seiring perubahan zaman, sektor pertanian telah membuktikan nilai penting dan keunikan yang dimilikinya. Sebagian besar pertanian Taiwan adalah pertanian berskala kecil. Hasil pertanian utama adalah padi, sedangkan babi dan ayam adalah produk peternakan utama. Dari sawah hingga sampai di meja makan, dari teknik tradisional hingga teknik modern, petani akan senantiasa menyediakan produk pertanian yang sehat dan lezat kepada konsumen dalam dan luar negeri. Taiwan memiliki produk pertanian yang berlimpah. Buah-buahan di setiap musim memiliki karakteristik tersendiri. Melalui manajemen teknologi pembiakan dan penanaman, rasa buah yang dihasilkan memiliki cita rasa khas dan kualitas unggul. Ragam hasil panen buah pada musim panas mencapai lebih dari 20 jenis. Oleh karena itu, Taiwan juga dikenal sebagai kerajaan buah. Dengan sumber plasma nutfah, kelompok anggrek Orchidaceae berlimpah. Taiwan dijuluki sebagai kerajaan anggrek kupu-kupu. Melalui pemanfaatan teknologi dan fasilitas budidaya cerdas dan efektif, Taiwan menyediakan beragam pilihan varietas anggrek yang unik untuk pasar bunga internasional. Budaya menikmati teh digemari di negara timur dan barat. Melalui integrasi antara keahlian produksi teh dan budaya lokal, Taiwan berhasil mengembangkan teh oolong yang tidak tersaingi di dunia dan disukai oleh pembeli mancanegara. Dengan lahan pertanian yang terbatas, industri peternakan Taiwan telah mencapai kapasitas produksi yang efektif dan maksimum. Metode pemberian makan ternak yang modern serta penggunaan perlengkapan otomatis, penguatan langkah pencegahan penyakit dan keamanan serta pengendalian cerdas telah menjadikan teknologi industri peternakan Taiwan sejajar dengan negara-negara maju. Dikelilingi oleh laut, Taiwan memiliki kapal perikanan yang beroperasi di seluruh wilayah Samudra Atlantik, Pasifik, dan Hindia. Konsep pengelolaan berkesinambungan yang berpadu dengan beragam metode pembiakan, mendatangkan berbagai pilihan bahan pangan segar untuk masyarakat. Produk pertanian yang berlimpah dan beragam ini merupakan fondasi dunia kuliner Taiwan. Melalui kontrak penanaman, pembentukan merek, perdagangan elektronik, serta jalur pemasaran, pemerintah menyediakan bimbingan dan sumber daya yang diperlukan pada seluruh tahap rantai produksi, agar hasil pertanian Taiwan dapat dipasarkan ke seluruh dunia dengan citra produk yang unggul dan aman. Selama bertahun-tahun, meskipun lingkungan terus mengalami perubahan dan tantangan datang silih berganti, prestasi pada sektor pertanian Taiwan dapat diraih berkat ketekunan, optimisme, inovasi para petani, serta partisipasi aktif untuk mendorong kebijakan-kebijakan pemerintah. Hal inilah yang memungkinkan Taiwan untuk berbagi produk dan teknologi pertanian yang unggul dengan dunia, serta memperoleh pengakuan dan dukungan yang besar dari komunitas internasional. Pemerintah bermaksud untuk menarik dan mengintegrasikan kreativitas dan vitalitas anak muda dalam pola pertanian yang baru. Saat ini di seluruh Taiwan terdapat 302 asosiasi petani dan 40 asosiasi nelayan yang akan membantu pemerintah untuk menggalakkan program bimbingan sistematis untuk petani muda. Program tersebut berupa pengurusan perluasan bisnis, pertanian, pemasaran, kredit, asuransi, dan kegiatan operasional lainnya yang berkaitan dengan pertanian. Tujuannya adalah untuk meremajakan dan menyempurnakan pertanian Taiwan serta menciptakan citra baru. Namun pada abad 21 ini berbagai faktor seperti cuaca ekstrim, perpindahan populasi keluar dari area pedesaan, dan perdagangan bebas yang mempengaruhi sektor industri global telah menimbulkan berbagai tantangan baru bagi perkembangan sektor pertanian Taiwan. Untuk memastikan keamanan pangan dan meningkatkan swasembada pangan, dibentuklah 16 institut penelitian pertanian di seluruh Taiwan untuk terus melakukan inovasi dalam budidaya varietas benih dan teknik budidaya peternakan, membantu sektor pertanian Taiwan dengan membangun sektor pertanian cerdas yang berteknologi tinggi, menyuntikkan ide baru dan vitalitas dalam pertanian, serta memperhatikan penghasilan petani dan keamanan konsumen, serta menyediakan beragam produk pertanian berkualitas premium untuk pasar domestik dan internasional. Misalnya pengembangan teknologi Market Assisted Selection, padi yang dapat mempersingkat waktu penanaman secara signifikan, sehingga beras berkualitas premium Taiwan dapat tersedia untuk dipilih konsumen. Pemanfaatan fasilitas sistem pengendalian lingkungan produksi pertanian dapat mengatasi batasan cuaca dan lingkungan untuk menyediakan buah dan sayur yang lezat, aman, dan berkualitas sepanjang tahun. Untuk mengatasi inefisiensi pertanian berskala kecil, pemerintah giat menggalakkan program pertanian cerdas, yaitu memanfaatkan analisa dari Internet of Things, data besar, sistem sensor pintar, serta teknologi informasi dan komunikasi untuk memaksimalkan efisiensi penggunaan sumber daya yang terbatas. Untuk meningkatkan kapasitas ekspor pertanian Taiwan, pemerintah telah membangun taman bioteknologi pertanian yang berfungsi untuk menghimpun agrobisnis berpotensi dalam satu perkumpulan industri, sehingga dapat meningkatkan daya saing internasional. Pusat Operasional Aquacultur Idha meluncurkan proses terpadu yang menggabungkan karantina, inspeksi, dan urusan bea cukai agar industri akuatik Taiwan yang memang unggul dalam teknologi pembibitan dapat memiliki karakteristik pemasaran internasional. Di samping itu, seiring dengan meningkatnya kesadaran masyarakat terhadap keamanan pangan, pemerintah telah giat menggalakkan sistem sertifikasi untuk produk pertanian dapat dilacak, produk organik dan produk pertanian premium. Kebijakan-kebijakan ini dapat menjamin keamanan pangan sejak tahap awal proses produksi, sehingga konsumen dapat menikmati makanan yang sehat dengan tenang. Pengelolaan yang berkesinambungan adalah bagian dari tanggung jawab Taiwan sebagai anggota komunitas internasional. Oleh karena itu, Taiwan mendedikasikan diri dalam menggalakkan penanaman organik dan ramah lingkungan. Pemerintah juga giat memberikan penyuluhan tentang pendidikan pangan dan pertanian, serta rekreasi pertanian. Kolaborasi antara pertanian dengan unsur rekreasi, budaya, dan pelestarian lingkungan ini dapat memperlihatkan nilai dan penampilan baru. Di samping itu, sebagai bagian dari komunitas internasional, masyarakat Taiwan selalu mengejar keharmonisan yang berkesinambungan antara manusia dan alam. Menghormati konvensi konservasi internasional, aktif dalam menggalakkan kooperasi internasional khususnya di bidang pertanian dan perikanan, mengirim tim teknis profesional ke Afrika, Kepulauan Karibia, kawasan Asia Pasifik dan Asia Barat untuk membantu negara sahabat diplomatik dalam meningkatkan keamanan pangan serta penghasilan petani. Taiwan juga giat berpartisipasi dalam berbagai organisasi dan pertemuan internasional. Taiwan senantiasa memberikan kontribusi nyata dalam isu-isu internasional seperti perubahan iklim, keamanan pangan, siklus pertanian, perbaikan lingkungan pedesaan, pencegahan pemborosan pangan, serta memberantas penangkapan ikan ilegal. Di samping itu, Taiwan juga giat dalam mempromosikan kebijakan baru arah selatan, meningkatkan pertukaran di bidang teknologi dan SDM pertanian, demi menciptakan kesejahteraan dan industri pertanian yang saling menguntungkan secara regional. Teman-teman tercinta di dunia ini, Taiwan akan mengembangkan pertanian dengan konsep pengelolaan yang berkelanjutan, serta terus mempererat jalinan kerjasama dan persahabatan dengan dunia melalui teknologi dan kreativitas tiada henti. Taiwan akan menjadi mitra terbaik bagi komunitas internasional untuk bersama-sama mengembangkan sektor pertanian. Di masa yang akan datang, pertanian Taiwan diharapkan dapat terus membawa perubahan baru yang menakjubkan untuk dunia. Taiwan juga bersedia untuk menjalin kerjasama dengan sikap yang ramah dan terbuka, untuk bersama-sama menciptakan kemungkinan yang tidak terbatas.
Okay, next. After this short video, I believe all of you could had an outline of Taiwan's agricultural development. As I mentioned before, I was a civil servant in Taiwan, and my unit is called the Council of Agriculture. The name is COR, just like the Ministry of Agriculture in Indonesia. And the COA is a very big unit, and let me introduce more about the COA. Please. COA right now more than 10,000 staff in COA. And in the headquarters, not only the headquarters, but also we have a lot of agencies for agriculture, livestock, fishery, forestry, and everything you think is all about the agriculture is under the COA. And I think the most important of Taiwan's technology is focused on the Taiwan's. We still keep looking for the innovation and looking for to apply the new technologies. Next. Here are 6 major central research institute of COA, including the Agricultural Research Institute, Fishery Research Institute, Forestry, and Livestock. And even on the right hand, that is animal health. And on the right, including the agricultural, chemical, and toxic research. All of the research have do their best to create and even to develop a new technology. And this is, the very old, the core of COA, because in Taiwan we have a lot of ministries, but the COA, the ratio or even the quantity of the doctors in COA is the most. Okay, next. Today we are focused on since we have a new technology or have a new skill, how to apply to introduce to the farmers. It is not easy because farmers, they may have their own way, they may have their traditional way to take care of their cultivation. And sometimes the new technology, it is not easy to be accepted by the farmers. So in Taiwan, the researchers not only focus on research, they have another duty, that is agricultural extension. They have to use the language which farmers can understand. Not only the Taiwanese and even some Aboriginal language, they have to learn if the farmer is Aboriginal. Yeah, next. For examples, this technology, can everyone understand what happened? It's a tornado or something, earthquake in this papaya field. What's that? Anyone have ever seen in Indonesia?
Ya, kalau di sinilah ya, khususnya yang sering dilihat mahasiswa, mahasiswi kondisinya apa nih? Pepayanya rebah atau busuk buahnya? Rebah banyak. Sama seperti ini enggak? Enggak ya? Ya. They have a same situation, just a different pattern.
Okay, yeah.
This is more nice, ya. Nicely.
Okay, next. Actually, the farmers, use the different ways to twist or to let the papaya trees feels its life is under the certain. So if under the certain, the papaya will increase to produce the papaya fruit, and even the quality will be better than the original one. Maybe it was happened in long time ago after a typhoon. It's like a big tornado in Taiwan, and maybe some farmers or some research discovered this event. Then in the future he just try to give this papaya or the plant some environment threatened. Then the papaya feel, this environment is so bad. If I could not produce for the next generation, I will be die. So it will increase to produce more and produce high quality. And right now in Taiwan, every farmers just know this technology, or we cannot call it a technology, become a common sense in Taiwan. Okay, next. Yeah, can you ever seen this before? This is a mango tree. You see this farmer use some tool to cut the stem of the trees, and even the left, just let the mango trees under the flooded. It also the same way, because they just give the mango trees just give in the outer environment threatened. Then the mango trees feel, I must quickly do something. If I still do the traditional way, maybe I will be die. Then the mango trees can produce the big size mango and even sweetie. This is a very common way to treat the environment, treat the plant in Taiwan, but still need some hint, or need to be have experience for that. If you a beginner as a new one, they don't know how to treat the trees. Maybe these trees will be ready die. Yeah, next. After the treatment, the wax apple, jambu air, right? Yeah. The price will be higher. In Taiwan, one wax apple, if in high quality, could be more than 50,000 rupiah or more. Just one. Okay, at this time the agricultural fruit is no longer a fruit. It upgrade the different label and to be competitive products between the become new products. Okay, next. And as I mentioned previously, there are several central labeled research stations, but we also have 9 local research extension stations. Yeah, there are more than hundreds of researchers that just work in this station, and each station just cover two or three city or counties. If farmers, the research not only focus on research, but also try to face-to-face guide the farmers. This is their duty in Taiwan. So each researchers in research and extension center, they sometimes have the demo farm with farmer to let the farmer have this idea to cease to believe, to compare what is different, use the traditional way and use the modern way for that. So in Taiwan, we have 7 local research and extension station and 2 focus on 2 specific industries. One is nursery, and the other is the tea. This is also the 2 important industry in Taiwan. Okay, next. Okay, the other important unit is farmer associations. Actually, in the videos, it has shown the number about this. In Taiwan, we have 368 district or township or town in Taiwan, but we have 302 farmer association. It means almost every town or township have its own farmer association. Farmer association is not a unit just for supporting for election, and also he just like the ruler for the farmer association. It's like the bridge to connect the research. I mean the COA, central research or the local research center, and connect to the farmers. So I think the rule is quite similar. The situation is quite similar in Indonesia. And each farmer associations, they also have a competition. Every year we have an evaluation on all the farmer association. If they have a good achievement, they will get the bonus. They will have an extra subsidy. So the farmer associations are really eager to help the farmers. Yeah, as I mentioned, the farmers associations are very important rule in Taiwan, and because although we have around maybe hundreds, more 300 or 400 researchers focus on the agricultural research in Taiwan, but we have plenty of farmers. If every research just to help the farmers every day, they cannot focus on their research. So the function of the farmer association is try to be the bridge to connect the 2 parts. If we have new technology, then the COA, each research and extension station may have the training course. Through the farmer association, they will invite some farmers are willing to try this new method. Okay, next. This is a very important event in Taiwan because every year we will select 10 outstanding farmers and invite them to the COA headquarters. Even the middle one on the screen is Taiwan's president, Mr. Tsai Ing-wen, and even the president will receive these 10 outstanding farmers. So in the future, maybe Indonesia government, you can have a similar way to encourage farmers, because since you get this honor, the newspaper, the TV will give these 10 outstanding farmers a detailed briefing. For example, maybe someone use organic, or someone helped other farmers nearby. They have a special achievement for that. And if you can get this honor, the product you will be sold out very soon. You just labeled you are the 10 outstanding farmers. Okay, next. The presidents in Taiwan every year will also receive the 10 outstanding farmers and his or her family to the President Hall to have a picture. Yeah, it is a big honors for them. Not only these photos, these outstanding farmers will also get the award money. Yeah, so then in their township or in their hometown, everyone knows, who is the outstanding farmers. Next. I know the situation in Indonesia and Taiwan is a little similar, because more and more young generation, they do not choose to work in agriculture as a career, because the agricultural career, if compared with other job, could be boring, could be too hard. Yeah. So in Taiwan, we have some special ways to try to encourage more young generation back to their hometown to work in their hometown. First of all, when you want to invite or attract the young farmer, young generation back to do the agricultural business, the first is money. So the Taiwan government will provide money without interest or low interest for several years. So the first is, since you have money, you can just launch your business. The second is the land. Since young generation, if your father or your grandfather you don't have the land, so it's not easy for you to involve in this business. So in Taiwan, some elder generation, they have land, but they are too old. They have no power, they have no effort to continue do the agriculture business. So this time, Taiwanese government will try to communicate with this elder farmer and just like sign a contract with them and give them some subsidy. And the right and the property still belong to the elder farmers, but just borrowed this land. And maybe some piece of the land, try to make it bigger. The last one is the technology or knowledge for the young generation. Yeah. Yeah. So in Taiwan, just to try to circle the money, the land, and the technology. This is three necessaries for young generation if they back to working in agriculture business. The agriculture research extension station in Taiwan, they will have lots of different training course almost every week, and some for free, some maybe a little. But it is easy for everyone to learn agriculture technology in Taiwan. Okay, next. For example, this is the Zhong. Is your campus also have to operate? Okay. In Taiwan, it is very famous and popular because maybe some young generation just enjoying to play the video game. It is like a video game, and it can attract land attention to play, but also not only play, but also work in land. Some just buy this equipment and even create a team to help the elder farmers. They have they are not work directly in the agricultural business, but they are also very important. Okay, next. Let me introduce about the new southbound policies, because I was also involved in these programs. In 2018, we have first young agriculture ambassadors, new southbound policy change programs. Yeah, that is every year in Taiwan. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, MOFA, and the Council of Agriculture, the COA, they will jointly to select 30 outstanding young farmers. Their age is between 18 to 36. And as I know, this age will be higher this year, higher than from 18 to 55. And we have selected 31 to have, after the training, they can have an opportunity to go abroad, to have a business trip to look the other countries' agricultural development. Yeah, for example, this is 4 years ago. At that time, I was still working in the COA, and I'm very lucky had this opportunity to accompany with this young generation. We have a delegation to Malaysia, and last time we have a really good experience. We know we have not only for the visiting, but also can have deep discussion with future cooperation. Yeah. Okay, next. When I'm back, we are very luckily received by the President Tsao. Yeah. Can you find me where I am? Yeah. Although my age between this young generation is higher than that, but it seems you can't find. I just pretend I'm also a young generation in this delegation. Okay. Next. Let me take several minutes to introduce my dispatch to Indonesia. 1 year ago, my government, Council of Agriculture, just accepted my application and dispatched me to Indonesia. This is Direktur, the Taipei Economic Trade Office, Indonesia. The headquarters is in Jakarta, and we have a branch in Surabaya. Next. This is the first page. It's also under this unit also under Dr. Idha, the baby. Yeah, it's the first time I have a business trip to visit baby, and unless baby, 3 weeks ago I'm lucky to have a chance to visit Polbangtan Bogor, and this is my third time to visit the Polbangtan group, Polbangtan family here. Okay, next. Yeah, we have a lot of cooperation projects in Indonesia. This is a Kalawang project. Kalawang is in the West Java. There we have built the modern demo farm and focus on the 5 areas cooperation, including irrigation, farmer association, ducks, rice, and horticulture. And the horticulture is responsible by the Taiwan Technical Mission, the TTN, Taiwan Technical Mission. They have already dispatched their experts in Indonesia for more than 47 years. In Indonesia, they have a cooperation project almost everywhere. In Bali, the famous achievement for that is the TTN just told the Bali people how to produce the asparagus. Asparagus was taught by the TTN team, and in Kalawang, the horticulture project is also famous because originally we just consider use the raised height for the 2 seasons of rice. When the take rest, we can use the land to grow some vegetables. But right now, more and more farmers joined the TTM team to grow the high quality horticultural products. Even they quit to plant the rice anymore. Okay, next. This project was launched last year. This is called the young generation. We also like the new southbound policy. Taiwan, we have agriculture ambassadors plans. We dispatch young generation to other country. This is a similar policies in your government. Last year, we have the second batch. Second batch means we have a first batch in 3 years ago after the before the pandemic. 2019, yeah? Yeah, 2019. Yeah, and last year in December, we have 55 young generation like you. And in my memory, they are 15 from Polbangtan.
Yeah, and some of them also from Polbangtan Yogyakarta.
Yeah, your alumni?
Yeah.
Alumni. I've also joined these programs. This programs is called the young internship in Taiwan. This program is very interesting. Interesting means you can learn agricultural skill and agricultural technology to be practical and even to earn the money at the same time. 3 years ago, the first batch, the first batch, the young generation back to Indonesia. Actually, I have a visit them in several places. I think right now they are no longer young farmer. They become little boss because they really earn a lot of money and then they can hire several employees to help them to do the agriculture business. Next. Okay, it is also the agriculture project in Kalawang. Next. And since I'm agriculture attaché, I'm very interested in all business and all agriculture development in Indonesia. So I remember last October or September in Bogor, we have the Bogor Flora Festival. It is the first Flora Festival in Bogor and even in Indonesia, but in Taiwan, we are not still focused on the rice quantity. Now more and more consumers just focus how to get the high quality. Right now, the consumers in Taiwan, the quantities or the price is not the first priority for their consideration. If they can get the high quality, for example, organic, or have this product can be traced back, which farmer produced this, and they can trace back. They are willing to pay the higher, more money to buy it. Okay, next. Yeah, this is my short speech, and also have several minutes. You can, if you have any questions, you can provide. Don't worry, even you can use Bahasa, and I think my assistant Muiz can help to translate. Okay, thank you. Terima kasih.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kai, for your inspiring presentation. Yeah. Okay. So we learned a lot, especially a program that running very well in Taiwan on young agricultural ambassador, and I think in Indonesia also we have a similar Petani Millennial program too. And yeah, a lot of projects that we know that already run in Asparagus in Bali, horticulture in Karawang, young generation internship, batch 1 and batch 2. And yeah, perhaps some of them is joining in this Zoom meeting. Okay, so our students here, we have 15 minutes before we close the session. So I would like to encourage you to ask anything to Mr. Kai. Don't be shy, you can speak in English, maybe in Mandarin. Or you can just speak in Bahasa and then myself or Mas Muiz will translate for you. Okay? So the first session for 3 questions, I would ask, encourage on the left side. 1, okay, 2, 1 more here, left, on the right, okay, 3. Okay, please rise, mention your name and your focus study here. Make it short. English, please.
Thanks for the education, Mr. Moderator, and good afternoon all, and good afternoon, Mrs. Idha, as head of Educational Agricultural Center, and good afternoon, Mr. Kai. Glad to see you. And here, after watching your video and followed your presentation, me and my friends have some questions, and there are 3 questions for you and for Taiwan agricultural system. And the first is, we have seen that Taiwan's government have chosen 10 best farmers by their president, and we are curious that how governments of Taiwan gave their support and gave their education about agricultural system, so that they could create 10 best farmers in Taiwan. And the second question is, from the video I watched, is there is certification commodities, and for me myself it's a bit unique, and for me I'm curious about it, and how farmers, after they have harvest season, they of course they have commodities, and how is the process about certification for their commodities in Taiwan. And the last question is about these students of Polbangtan. Some of us have had some business in agriculture, and there are food and beverage, or they grow plant and crop in their land, and after graduate from this campus, some of us have sustainable goals that you would like to continue and would develop what we have made. So if you'd like to continue our productivity, our business in our district, in our home, could we make a cooperation with Taiwan's agriculture system itself? Thanks.
Okay. Thank you very much. Next. The second person. Okay, lady. Mention your name.
Good morning. I'm the Honorable of Mr. Kai, Mrs. Idha, and moderator, and all of love lecturers and Polbangtan Yogyakarta. And first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Fortunana Foholida, and you can call me Nova. And today I have some questions. As you know, Mr. Kai, Polbangtan Yogyakarta have 3 department studies. The first is agribusiness department, and the second is the extensions agriculture's department, and the third is seed technology. And my questions today, as I know, because I'm a very easily too nervous, so I wrote these questions on my paper.
So what is your question?
As I know, food productions around the world relies heavily on agriculture. Farmers raise vegetables, livestock, and other products. So the first question is, how has farming changed over time by time, and what are the different ways to farm, especially in Taiwan? And the second is, because most of all the participant is a young teenage, so as you know, Mr. Kai, Ministry of Agriculture in Republic Indonesia have one program is similar with NPS. It's like an ambassador young generations, like your tell. So I call that petani millennial in here in Indonesia. So my questions is, how the relationship between young teenage and agriculturists, and what is the challenge for you as you know, or some difficult things during introduce and agricultures in Taiwan. That's all my questions, so thank you.
Thank you very much. The last one, on the right.
Thank you. I'm sorry if my English is not fluent. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Anis Kawati, and glad to see you, Mr. Kao. I just want to ask: Are there an eco-friendly farm in Taiwan? If yes, like what? Are the government support the eco-friendly farm in Taiwan? Because when I see your presentation, are there some fruit is really nice, really good, beautiful, and the technology is really nice too. We know when we want to have a good fruit, maybe we should to use more pesticide and the chemical fertilization. How about the environment? And maybe that's all my questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Kai, we have 3 questions from the student. I hope that you already write on there, so you can respond it now.
Okay, thanks for your questions. I do my best to explain. If I missed, please remind me. First question is for the 10 outstanding farmers. You mean how to give them support or education? Okay. Actually, the COA and the COA system is not so great to support everyone. So we have to select some models to be just to be a model and try to promote their achievement, let other farmers to learn, to take his achievement as a example, and the support. I believe the 80% is from their own effort, and they, of course, for the traditional way, it's not easy for them to have this achievement, but sometimes they just try to have some new technology and some cooperation with our research center, and the research centers and even the farmer association will recommend this representative or delegation to join the election for the annual 10 outstanding farmers. And the second question is after the harvest. It is in Taiwan. The truth is we have a very complete cooling system. Yeah, we can storage products for quite a long time, and even can try to keep the qualities of that. And not only try to extend the storage life. In Taiwan, we also do a lot of efforts focused on the process. The process, just like some dessert or the can, and even some drink. So the process industries is very advanced. And the third question is, if in the future you guys graduation and back to your hometown, yeah. If you are interested, we, as I mentioned previously, we under Dato, we have the Taiwan Technical Mission. We launch the projects everywhere, almost everywhere. This year, we, according to the best in Kalawan, we will try to connect the 4 or 5 the city or counties jointly to have big programs. This is marketing programs. Even we need some young human resource to join us together. Yeah, if you are interested and also maybe your hometown is nearby the West Java, we are very welcome you to join us together. Even your home maybe not in West Java. For example, this year the TDN also have launched a new project in North Sumatra near the Toba Lake. Yeah, I believe if you are willing to have the cooperation, we could meet in the future. And for Nova, I have 2 questions. One is for the food safety. For food safety, the TDN under the Dato, they launched a new project in North Sumatra. It's just followed with the policy of your government. We the TDN there, we create try to reduce the waste. Means we can increase our production. So in Taiwan, for the product sorting and the grading, and even we use the cold chain from land to table. We do our best to try to reduce the waste. And even we may have waste, we can have another idea to use these. Sorry, Nova, what is your second question?
The next question, actually, the relationship between young teenager and new farmers generation.
Oh, yes. The situation in, of course, is worsened because right now, since teenagers maybe go to university to the cities, since they get the degrees, seldom of them choose to back to their home, to their hometown to do the agricultural business, unless their father or mothers, they have land, they have these industries. In the future, they have to take lease. So as I mentioned, my government, we provide many different policies, try to give this young generation some advantage measurement. But it is not easy for tracking land back to the country. That is true. So that is another reason why Taiwanese need the human resource from other countries, and it is also your government are willing to dispatch young generation to other countries to do the internship. So it is a perfect cooperation for each other. And for the eco-farm and friendly, that in Taiwan, if these products claims it is organic, it is really organic because it has organic law for that. If you just labeled the wrong, you claim this is organic, but after confirming it is fake, we will under you will the farmers or the producer will receive the heavy punishment. So in Taiwan, organic or some different eco or friendly way to do the cultivation. Sometimes the price is higher than the other normal one, but the consumers maybe around 30 to 40% of consumers considers although the price is higher, although the quality is not so stable, but they still consider to accept this production. Okay?
Okay, Mr. Kai, thank you very much. Actually, all these three questions already fully addressed, and I believe still a lot of more questions from the student and maybe also from the lecturers, Bapak Ibu here. So I would like to encourage after this session end, so you can continue write down your question, then collect by the organizer here, then send to Pusdiktan, Ibu Rini. Later we will respond and then send to Mr. Kai, because I believe a lot of enthusiasm here still need to know more. But unfortunately, we have another session also in Polbangtan Magelang. Okay, so yeah, I would like to recognize also that some participants also joining from the Zoom meeting. I don't know if they will have a question also, or I would also ask them to write down and then collecting to the organizer, and we will send to Mr. Kai for further response. Okay, Mr. Kai, this is not the end of the session. Actually, this is just the beginning of our cooperation. Yes. Okay, so thank you very much for your great presentation today, and deliver a new insight for the student, the lecturer, and then all of us here regarding the latest development, advanced technology and agriculture in Taiwan. And hopefully all the students here, or some of the students here, will be selected to be the next ambassador, young ambassador for interns to Taiwan. I believe this is your dream, right? Okay. Furthermore, they will continue to study Mandarin. So once you meet them later, several months from here, so they will able to speak in Mandarin. Okay, so I will not conclude anything here, but this is very a good occasion. Thank you very much to Polbangtan Yogyakarta, Bapak Vice Director 1, Bapak Sujono, and the management of Polbangtan Yogyakarta, and especially with the support from Ibu Kapusdiktan, Dr. Idha Widi Arsanti, S.Pt. So I'm not closing the session, but I'm closing this discussion. So once again, thank you very much. Big applause to Mr. Kai.
Thank you.
Okay, so as a moderator, I would like to close this session and also apologize if any uncomfortable conversation that I may raise during this discussion. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera untuk semuanya. Okay.
Thank you to Mr. Sidi Asmono as a moderator, and thank you to Mr. Kai as a speaker in this event.
Terima kasih kami ucapkan kepada Bapak Sidi Asmono yang telah berkenan memandu acara kuliah umum dan diskusi pada pagi hari ini, dan juga kami sampaikan terima kasih kepada Mr. Kai yang telah memberikan materi yang sangat luar biasa pada pagi hari ini. Semoga apa yang beliau sampaikan dapat bermanfaat bagi kita semua.
Please not leave the stage because the Vice Director of Yogyakarta Magelang Agricultural Development Polytechnic will be about to present commemorative plaques.
Kami mohon untuk tidak meninggalkan tempat terlebih dahulu karena akan ada penyerahan plakat kenang-kenangan dari Wakil Direktur 1 Politeknik Pembangunan Pertanian Yogyakarta Magelang. Therefore, we invite the head of Agricultural Education Center, Mrs. Dr. Idha Widi Arsanti, S.Pt, and the Vice Director of Yogyakarta Magelang Agricultural Development Polytechnic, Mr. Dr. Insinyur Sujono, MP, to come forward.
Kita mohon kepada Ibu Pusdiktan, Ibu Dr. Idha Widi Arsanti, S.Pt, dan Wakil Direktur 1 Politeknik Pembangunan Pertanian Yogyakarta Magelang, Bapak Dr. Insinyur Sujono, MP, untuk mengambil tempat. Please the documentation college to capture the moment of handing over the commemorative plaques. Thank you.
Dimohon kepada rekan-rekan dokumentasi untuk mengambil gambar sebagai kenang-kenangan pada momen ini. Terima kasih. Before we say goodbye, I am Andika Timur
And me, Jihan Lutfia,
apologize for the shortcomings during presenting the event and thank all those who have support the course of event today.
sebelum kami pamit undur diri,
Saya Andika Timur
dan saya Jihan Lutfia, mohon maaf apabila ada kesalahan selama membawakan acara dan mengucapkan terima kasih kepada semua pihak yang telah mendukung jalannya acara kuliah umum pada hari ini. See you in next event.
Sampai jumpa di acara selanjutnya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Indonesia, all natural with its excellent climate conditions for plantations in the agricultural sector. We are offering you the opportunity of a lifetime. By partnering with Yogyakarta Magelang Agricultural Development Polytechnic, your innovations and achievements will make a big impact in the agricultural and animal husbandry in Indonesia. We provide a state-of-the-art agro-sociopreneur human resources. Welcome to the Yogyakarta Magelang Agricultural Development Polytechnic YOMA Polbangtan. Our agricultural vocational education, under the guidance of the Ministry of Agriculture, always adapts and innovates with the times. Polbangtan YOMA strives to continually succeed in realizing the ideals and the vision of the present generation while keeping it applicable in the world of agricultural education. We provide a new perspective of looking at life that is based on integrity, professionalism, and innovation. In order to coordinate with the needs of the industry, YOMA Polbangtan is divided into two departments, namely the Department of Agriculture, which is in the special region of Yogyakarta, and the Department of Animal Husbandry in Central Java Province. Each department is divided into 3 study programs. We foster an intellectual community that provide experts and best educators in their respective fields. In an effort to promote professor-student research development, YOMA Polbangtan provides state-of-the-art laboratories to provide solutions for real-world problems with our quality teaching materials and finest machinery. To cultivate community development, YOMA Polbangtan lecturers and students are required to make a real impact by conducting different community service activities such as internships, professional apprenticeships placements, field schools, and strategic programs from the Ministry of Agriculture. One asset that YOMA Polbangtan has is the Academic Support Unit, which is one of the Teaching Factory, TEFA. Polbangtan YOMA's management collaborates with multiple companies from multiple industries in the business world. With all of the digital and technological advancements around the world, we are consistently innovating and providing digital-based services to support education, research, and community service.
Polbangtan YOMA is committed to creating a millennial generation of agriculture that is professional, ethical, competent, creative, innovative, and good at spotting business opportunities to realize for sovereignty the welfare of Indonesian farmers. Together with us, let's achieve our goals and create a bright future toward the golden era of 2045.